Hey everybody, welcome to Falcon Chat. I'm Dante.
I'm Miss Crow.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Briley.
And Coach Eaton.
We've got Coach Eaton here with us today. So, Dante, tell us a little bit about how we came up with Falcon Chat, or maybe you can blame it on me, whatever y'all want. Just kind of tell us what's happening today.
Well, Falcon Chat really came about because Miss Crow was like really missing Falcon News, and we didn't really get to put out Falcon News that much. So she decided to come up with the idea of Falcon Chat, where it's kind of like a podcast where we can all still, do videos and still talk to each other and kind of work through this quarantine the best way possible.
Yes, I was really bored and I really missed my students. So that sounds silly. I think y'all missed each other. And we were going to start off, again, our guest teacher this week is Mr. Eaton. He was brave enough and said, I'll go first. He actually made a joke and said, what, nobody else wants to do it? But he is wrong. We had other teachers that said, yes, they would do this. So we welcome him today in Falcon Chat. And I kind of wanted to spend this time talking to you seniors a lot about how this COVID-19 has changed your senior year. So my first question is, tell me how it's changed. I mean, we know the obvious, but what's the biggest change you've had to, or just tell me your thoughts on this change that's happened during your senior year. Ryan, you want to go first?
Sure. I guess it's weird because we don't really know what we're going to do. We don't know if we're going to go back or anything. So it's like, we don't know if we're going to stay online. So I guess the biggest change is just doing everything online. Because I've never had any online classes. Like in all of high school, I've never done anything on the internet. Well, I had one like sophomore year and it was just a history class, but that's the only one I've ever done. So doing it all online and it's kind of like limited to what we can do. Like they only give us so much work. It's not like what all we actually do in the classroom. I don't know. It's weird for me. Like I'm still trying to adjust to it a lot.
It takes a little bit. It does. Even for us teachers.
Yeah.
Street and I have talked about that.
Yeah.
Kimberly Doe has joined us too. Hey, Kimberly.
Hey.
Hey, Briley, you want to go next? Some of your thoughts?
Well, it kind of sucks, honestly.
Yeah, retweet.
Because,
I like that.
I do too. I think it sucks. Because as soon as they called off school, we had a sophomore game that next day.
Allie, get away from the road. Come here.
Exciting.
Sorry, guys.
You're good. So you had a softball game. So
Yep.
Athletes, everybody, I mean, school shut down and there's no sports for 2 weeks. Now it's indefinite.
Yeah.
So all of y'all are in sports. It's just kind of like, okay, I was excited for my senior year. Now it's like, well, what the heck? What the heck?
Yeah.
Dante, you want to add anything?
I just think it's really hard for me to do the online work because I just don't I don't focus well when I'm at home because there's so much to do that that distract me, like watching shows and listening to music, and I don't get a lot of my work done.
But you're going to get it done.
Yeah, I'm going to get it finished sometime, but it's really complicated because I like to learn in class. I like to be face to face with my teachers and stuff, and it's kind of hard that I'm at home and I got to teach myself and tell myself to do that work because it is just it's hard.
It is hard.
Stressful.
It is hard. What about you, Kimberly?
I'm on the same page with Dante. It's hard because I'm having to learn it by myself, even though you can email, but it just takes forever. I don't know. I just don't like doing it online. I like it face to face, but that's the only way I can learn better.
And I'm a social person, and I know you all are too. And that's part of school is seeing people. I was excited today to have you all online. Mr. Eaton and I have been talking for a little bit while you all logged on. I'm a social person, so that's been one big adjustment. I mean, I love my husband, I love my family, but I love seeing other people too. It's good for my well-being. Mr. Eaton, what's it been like for you? Because you've got also your wife's a teacher. How's it been for you all at home adjusting to teaching at home?
It changed a whole lot, really. With the high school kids on my end, I can contact them through those Remind app and Google Classroom because fortunately most of my classwork went through Google Classroom to begin with, not that much changed. But like where my wife is, elementary, and she's got to contact parents as well to help those kids understand, what they're supposed to be doing and that type of thing. It's pretty time consuming.
It is. Y'all were talking about when they shut school down. Do you know, can you guys remember exactly where you were at when Governor Beshear came on and said, we're going to ask you all to shut down for 2 weeks, or that when you got the text? Can you remember, Kimberly, like you're smiling like you can remember where you were at?
I was in bed watching it. Like we have like a whole senior group chat, and we were all posting in it. I was sitting in bed crying.
Oh, what about you, Ryan?
I think I was at home. I don't really remember. I wasn't paying much attention to it because honestly, I wasn't worried about it for a time. Like I didn't think it was going to affect us. If it did, I didn't think it would be till later. And then when he just come on and said that, I was like, wow. I was like, I did not expect that. And then they just keep stretching it and stretching it. It gets worse and worse. And I'm just like, I didn't expect it, honestly.
What about you, Briley?
I was in Glasgow eating Mexican, actually.
The last time you ate Mexican, was that then?
Yeah, that was the last time I ate.
Like, I missed that too, you all. What about you,
That was the
Dante?
last meal me and my wife ate before the whole thing hit and they shut down everything.
Oh, yeah, she posted a picture. I remember that. What about you, Dante? Where were you at? You remember what you were doing?
I was at home, and I think I was, honestly, I might have been asleep because I've been sleeping a lot. But I woke up because my sister had woke me up, and she's like, hey, y'all don't have school for 2 weeks. I was like, what do you mean we don't have school for 2 weeks? She's like, well, y'all don't have to go. And then, there was another announcement that said we don't have to go until April 20th. And, I was just in shock. I was like, I wouldn't see my friends anymore. It's crazy. My senior year was supposed to be the best year ever. And it's basically going to be spent at home without my friends. And I was like, hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I think it'll be definitely something no one forgets, where you were at. I don't think you'll ever forget that. And y'all talked a little bit about what you miss, kinda, but what is one thing about school that you're missing? It may be a class, just your friends, or deeper than that, the food. I don't know. What is it? What are you missing the most?
It's definitely not the food.
Not the food. Hey, but our
really
cafeteria ladies are working really hard, and our principals still getting food out to people that need it. So that's been awesome.
I think that's really good. How much they're giving out is insane. Like however much it was, like 1,300 meals or something crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, that's awesome.
It's been amazing.
That's pretty good.
It's been amazing. But Dante, what are you missing else from school? What else?
I think the most part I miss about school is just, being around and seeing everybody, not just my friends my best friends, but just even the younger classmen. I miss them. I miss walking down the hallways and talking to them when they ask me questions and just being able to walk into school. I do miss that.
Yeah, things you take for granted, I feel like we did. And now we're like, man. What about you, Briley?
Well, everybody's like, oh, the school environment's not a good environment, but I miss it, honestly, because at home I'm just stuck either on the couch or in my room, just sitting there doing my homework or watching TV or something. I'm like, I would probably be walking around the halls right now, talking to my friends.
Yeah.
And all this other stuff. And I'm just like, oh, never thought I'd say I miss the environment of high school.
Yeah. What about you, Mr. Eaton?
Well, I miss seeing all the kids. That's one of the things I put on Google Classroom, and I told, of course, I'm pretty dry and sarcastic most of the time with my classes. But I actually told them I missed them, and I was legit about it because every one of you all means something to me, and I love each and every one of you that I've come in contact with, either through teaching or just in the hallway or whatever. And it's hard. It's hard not seeing you guys and having that interaction because that was part of my everyday was. Especially like Thursdays and Fridays, I always cut up with Dante in advisory and give him a hard time. He gives me a hard time. Since he showed up, we've been like that. That's just stuff like that you miss, and you just think about those people that are important and what's important to you. That's what I miss. I miss that interaction. I miss seeing the kids, seeing you guys.
What about you, Kimberly?
Same thing. I miss everybody and seeing everybody in the halls, and mostly the teachers.
Yeah. What about you, Ryan?
Okay, I have multiple things, and honestly, y'all probably don't hate me for this, but I miss lunch because I have had a turkey sandwich for lunch from home the last 4 days, and I need something different. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I just miss my friends and stuff because, I mean, with my friends, like, we don't really connect outside. Like, we text and stuff, but it's not like we are at school where we can, like, cut up with each other and joke around. And we can't obviously meet up because we're all, like, the whole social distancing thing going on.
Yeah.
So we can't really, like, hang out or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. I just miss everybody.
I miss Miss Glaydale.
I do too.
Oh, so sweet.
Y'all need to text her and say hey or FaceTime her sometime because I know she misses you all too. She's texted and asked about you all a couple times. If I've heard from you all, so I miss Miss Glaydale. I miss you all walking through the cafeteria, walking through the library. I miss the jabs that Mr. Eaton makes at me every day when he comes in third period. I miss that third period class. You know, just the little things. We're social human beings. I'm a social person, so I miss that part of it. A few more questions, we'll wrap it up. But have you all been watching Governor Beshear's daily briefings?
No.
My mom
I haven't. No.
kind of tells me what he says.
Okay,
But I
I've
don't
watched a
watch
couple of them, and all the memes and stuff crack me up. You know, everybody's wanting to trade their governor for our governor. I think that's pretty neat. It's pretty fun. But I remember where I was at when I watched the governor shut down the schools and stuff. I was at a conference in Louisville. It was just kind of like, wow, this is really happening. But a few more questions. Let's end on a lighter note. Okay, because I know y'all been binge watching stuff. So what have you been binge watching?
You want me to go first?
Yeah,
I'll
go.
go first.
Yeah.
I have watched a lot. I watched mostly this is on Disney Plus. I watched That's a Raven,
Same.
Austin and Ally, Good Luck Charlie, Wizard of Waverly Place,
The classics.
The Replaceables, Mickey Mouse. Like I'm running out of shows to watch, so I'm watching anything.
Okay. What about you, Brian?
I don't know if y'all watched, but it's on Netflix. It's called Outbreak, and it's so good. I just watched it yesterday, and literally, it's like insane.
I don't think I want to watch anything like that right now. We're in that right now.
Literally, that movie is literally what's happening now.
We're living
like,
it.
Is that not coincidental? Mountain is like the top video on Netflix.
it's the top.
Yeah, I was like, that's so weird.
Everybody's watching all those pandemic movies. I'm like, no, I don't want to watch that. I'm good.
Yeah, I watched it. It didn't sit well.
What about you, Bradley? What are you watching?
Sports movies.
Sports movies? I think we've watched Remember the Titans in here a couple times. We like the Avengers. Let's see. I found the TV station Laugh, according to Jim, and I've been watching that. It's a bunch of old TV shows and Home Improvement. I've been binge watching. And always Everybody Loves Raymond. Those are my go-tos right now.
One that I've liked is that Masked Singer.
Oh yeah, that's good too.
Oh my god.
You know, I don't really watch like TV shows. Most of the time, you know, I like World War II in color, Civil War. I like those documentaries and stuff. So nobody really likes what I watch.
No. No.
Have you watched what's it called? Is it House of Cards? It's a political show. I think like forever ago when I had Brad Crow in class, he told us about it. I swear, he told us to watch it, and I haven't watched it, but I was thinking about watching it today or starting it.
You said that. My wife just came up. She said you watched Designated Survivor. Now that was a good one.
That's good.
I watched that one.
That's good.
Designated Survivor is kind of like House of Cards, except with the president.
Yeah, It's pretty good.
Yes.
Well, hey, this is a good first Falcon Chat, and I'm probably going to post it online so you'll see yourselves. So, signing off from our first Falcon Chat, we want to thank Mr. Eaton for being our guest teacher speaker, and I'm hoping to get Miss Green. And I don't know what time we'll do this again, but 1 o'clock Tuesday. Does that sound good to you all?
Yeah.
Wait, what's today?
Wait,
Today's Friday.
Friday.
Oh, shoot.
That's another problem being out of school.
Yeah. it is.
Not knowing what day it is.
I don't know what day it is.
All right. Signing off for Falcon Chat. See you later.
Bye.